LinkedIn Live. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. Off to a terrific start. Well, what are we going to talk about today? Building a powerful LinkedIn connection collaborative network. Collaboration is key and relevancy is the foundation to key. So how do we get going on this? Well, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have done what I'm telling you that you should possibly do now, which is look for aligned connections. Look for people who you can relate to, and ultimately ask yourself this one question. Would I want to have a phone call or Zoom meeting with this new connection? And if the answer is no, don't connect, because you already set your limitation in advance and it won't take you any further. Actually, it'll be a distraction from what you should be doing. So only connect with people who you want to get to learn from, learn with, teach, collaborate, monetize together, whatever it is. Hope that you find something that can last the relationship long enough to find success together. The other element is qualify the people by activity. See what they're posting. First thing I do when I go to their profiles, I see what they're doing, how they're doing, who they're doing it with, and I determine pretty much, do I want to be part of this future of this individual in this group? A real key takeaway and how I would build my network today, and I've got 38,000 connections. I've been posting every day, doing a LinkedIn Live every day. I'm very consistent. I'm very intense in my focus and the impact I try to bring to LinkedIn every day, especially helping others. So, the key to it is organizing your group. How do you do that? At least identify it. See who's tagging other people. I used to tag up to 120 people a day for like a year and a half. Unbelievable results, 50, 60, 100,000 views, hundreds of likes, so many comments. But what was happening is I was attracting a lot of people who had great traffic and visibility and influence, but they weren't in my wheelhouse. So I was just creating more attention, which was great. You get a lot of top of mind awareness, and that has value, but a lot of work, because you should respond to responses. Everything on LinkedIn is reciprocal. Everybody takes one step, nobody takes two steps. So with that said, the key is seeing who's tagging who. They're usually their best people, the people they want to recognize. Reach out and connect with them and possibly see if they want to be a tag partner with you. The other element that you really need to look at is, how do you build this relationship? Well, one of my favorite takeaways and strategies is the complimentary comment. What is the complimentary comment? It's really finding something about that person's activity that you really like. And here's a key. Always look to, and I'll share my screen. So let's go to LinkedIn, and basically we can go to my profile, and I'll actually go to somebody else's profile. It's easier to see. Let's go to Robert. Okay. You see right here on the bell, if I hit that, I'll get notified every time Robert Todd posts. Okay. So if you hit that bell, it makes it easier to be able to follow someone's activity. And let's say you pick out 5 people that you really want to get to know, maybe, collaborate in some way. Follow them, or not even follow them, wait for the bell. And for like a week or two, just do some serious, powerful, positive commenting. Be at the top of the list for top of mind awareness, because you put more time, more effort, and more thought than anybody else. within a week or two, you'll be outstanding. At that point, you're more of a peer than you are a stranger. And it's easier to build on things you're already doing with somebody than creating new things. The other key element is being able to start conversations. And through conversations, you get better understanding. And again, you're qualifying. Your time is as valuable as anybody else's. Don't waste it. It's so important to be time efficient, because that's the return you're going to get, is not only based on how much time, but where it's directed and who it's directed with. Moving on, as far as building a powerful network, promote other people. Here's another sterling takeaway. If you really want to get somebody's attention, make a post that just is connection of the day and recognize this person. Make sure they're tagged in it and they're aware of it. And you won't believe the response you get. And so that's another way of targeting just, a select group of people, but all you need is a few. If you get 4 or 5 strong collaborators, you've built your own board of directors. So look at doing more with less. More connections are great if they're relevant, if they're active, if they're communicable, and if there's some interest. Once someone says no, to me, it really means not yet, but I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going to chase. Everybody's got their time and their position. And the other thing is promote people to other people, introduce people, refer people, bring people on a LinkedIn Live. That is such a cool thing these days. The key is not only knowing people, but getting to know them well enough that you and they enjoy working together. And the problem or the challenge is once you get to know people and they say, yeah, I'd love to do something, but what are we going to do? And it doesn't quite fit. This is such an easy thing to do, is say, hey, I just got a LinkedIn Live show. I think you'd be a great guest. Would you like to come on? That all of a sudden you're in a leadership position. You're in a giving position. They're in a collaborative position, because you're probably doing LinkedIn Lives and they're not. You're doing events and they're not. You're doing newsletters and they're not. Well, pretty soon you're the person with all the action. They may have credibility and background, but today you're doing what they can't or hopefully would like to do. So that's key. Do a special recognition post of somebody. Always promote them. People work so hard on LinkedIn and get so little credit, so little recognition, so little appreciation. Be the one who's different. The key is differentiating and distinguishing yourself from the crowd. There's 810 million people on LinkedIn. You only need a few. Don't just open the doors wide open and anybody and everybody who can fog a mirror can walk through. No, you be the master of your own future. You choose, you be proactive, you do outreach. The more you put out there, the more you get in. And like my conversation yesterday, which is on my profile, every one of these LinkedIn Lives is on the profile. If you like them, you can go back and listen and watch more of them, share them with others. But really, that's the key. Get a target, have a plan, work it hard. Work it long enough that gives it a chance. Don't put your toe in the water and run away. And more importantly, get with someone who's already doing it, can help you. Go to doncohenconsulting.com. I've got some great programs, brand new. I only have openings for about 2 or 3 in each program. So if you're interested, let me know. I hope you're building your network. And the other thing I like to do when I work with people is really take inventory of where they are, what they have, and what they can do with what they have. So it's almost like a closet organizer. In 30 days, boom, you're already on the fast track. So anyways, hopefully this was helpful. I really enjoy your feedback. I can't tell you how gratifying it is to see the audience growing as rapidly and with the quality of individuals. It's just terrific. Today at 2 p.m. Eastern, I've got my LinkTank live show with Mike Weiss, a true LinkedIn visionary, and somebody you should really get to know and at least learn from. So with that said, have a wonderful day. I hope you can use some of these tips. If they work for you, let me know. I'll let everybody else know. And in the meantime,